Welcome back once again to SnowRunner, guys, and in this video, we're going to be having a look at CrazyFool02's AMG 6x6 that has been made console-friendly, of course. You can see the logo there on the front as well as on the back, and it spawns in as default with Tega tires, but as you'll see in a little while, there are many more options to dive into. Now, I've really wanted to see something like this in the game for a long time, and it may or may not already be on consoles by the time you guys see this video. Most likely won't be, but if it is, I'll go ahead and make a pinned comment down below to let you guys know that it is. But if there is no pinned comment down there, then that means that it is not yet on consoles. So, at the time of recording this, this is only on PC, but it has the console files necessary for it to go through testing. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and fire it up and take it into the garage, check out the customization options, then bring it back out and see what it can do. Also, one of the coolest things about it is the fact that it can use the gooseneck trailers from both the D&D modding pack as well as Red's gooseneck pack. So, whichever pack you prefer, or both, can be used with this vehicle. Let's go ahead and get it into the garage real quick. And I kind of want to get the Tega tires off of it because while they are cool, I don't really think they suit the attitude of this vehicle very well. So we have the stock engine, which is a B. Then we have MK AMG, MK Scout, and MK Towing. Now, I'm going to go with MK AMG because I'm just curious. And as far as Gearbox goes, let's see. AMG Power Box, it says it's hold on tight time. Okay, so we got the off-road one, the towing one, and the stock one. I think I'm gonna go for the hold on tight gearbox. And suspension one, whoa, there's a lot going on here. So right now we have the stock one, and then you can go through the lifted, active, high, wait a second. Active is higher on base than high, that's weird. And then you have tow, which is higher than all of them, and then towing, which is a little different. I'm gonna go with active, I think. And, bruh, please install appropriate suspension. This suspension seems pretty dang appropriate to me, but okay. All right, let's see. Let's try high, I guess? Actually, towing is in a weird way, the highest, so let's see what it'll allow us to do. It won't let it... What? Try high, even though high is lower. That is so weird how they lock off, like, different types. Although, I will say, these KO2s look really good. You can go all the way up to, like, a 46-inch tire on those. That's pretty dang impressive. Those are in the ground by quite a bit. But I gotta tell you, once again, this is this dude's first mod, which is insanity. Absolute insanity, the fact that it is his first mod. By the way, these are, like, what, a Toyo Open Country RT? Interesting. Whoa, what are these wheels? That's so different. That's so interesting. The 46-inch Tega tires, I can only imagine, are all but touching in the rear. Like, oh, I see what wheels those are. But I gotta tell you, those tires actually seem to kind of, like, complement the idea of this vehicle. So let's say MK offline, and is it switchable right now? Well, wait a minute. MK diff or engageable diff. I'm just gonna leave it on MK diff. And we'll do the tall front-facing snorkel. We can do roll cage, roof rack 2, roof rack standard, or tool chest. We'll do tool chest, roof rack 2, and I'm gonna... I almost left the roll cage out, but I was like, you know what? I'll go with it this time. Chrome, police pursuit, and MK rear bumper that says fool on the back. James, you absolute fool! We'll go with the pursuit bumper, see how that does, and then, let's see. Well, we've already got that, that light bar up top. I don't know why it's red, but it's red. Now, let me see. Whoa, there's a lot going on right there. There's a lot going on with that front bumper. Like, a whole heck of a lot. I might want to do the axle protecting. I kind of actually like it. As odd as that is, I kind of actually like it. Now, let's see. Caged beacons. Don't really need those. Side thresholds. We'll put Diesel Addict's card in there this time. And we can only really run one specific wheel. Oh, God, the color combinations are going to be... Whoa! These are very bright. These are very bright. But if you want to do SnowRunner pink AMG 6x6s, you have that option here. That's for dang sure. That is for dang sure. I like the blue, actually. The blue kind of looks really good. The red looks really good, too. Now, I'm actually going to go with the white, though, because I think that looks pretty dang good. Now, let's do beans on the dash, And you can do accessories. You could also do hood ornaments if you would like. I'm going to probably throw just the saber tooth on the front, and then we will go ahead and exit the garage. Now, that is so bright in the sunlight. That is like blinding me, dude. That is freaking blinding me in the sun. Holy smokes. Let me turn this around real quick, back it up. And, dude, oh, that's so cool. Now, I don't have the other gooseneck pack on right now, but rest assured that the D&D gooseneck pack does work with this thing. And if you do want to use Red's goosenecks, you are fully able to use those here. Now, let's see. Where is... Wait a minute. All right, long flatbed gooseneck. Good to go. And if you... Oh, God. Yeah, I would definitely recommend if you're going to tow with this thing, put the towing suspension on it, because this active suspension, I mean, it's good, but I don't know if I would recommend, towing without the towing suspension, that's for sure. Now, let's go ahead and head out to some of our obstacles and see what this thing can do when you really put it through its paces. Now, I do like these tires. I think they suit the character and, like I said before, the attitude of the vehicle. But this suspension option, I mean, you can tell it's definitely the off-road option because it is super soft. It's super freaking soft. All right, throw it high. That absolutely ripped through there. Until we got to the last part where it got kind of submerged, and I understand why it slowed down a lot, but man, up until that point, it was doing really, really, really well. All right, let's see how you do up the hill climb. What do you think, Beans? Let's find out. Oh, yeah. Dude, that absolutely just rolled it. Absolutely just rolled it. Not bad in the flex department either. Let's see, easy. And once again, I'm sure there's going to be people out there that are going to be like, well, why is XYZ this way and why is XYZ this way? I'm like, first of all, dude, like, cut this guy some slack. This is his very first mod, and, like, for this to be your first mod, that is already mind-blowing enough. Like, if this is his first mod, I cannot wait to see where he goes in the future. Look at that flex. Look at that flex. That is so freaking good. That is incredible, the fact that this thing flexes that well on this off-road suspension. That's actually really amazing. All right, let's find our way around on that front axle. Easy gets it done. Easy gets it done, kind of, sort of. Come on. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. There she goes. Dude, all right. I mean, I never doubted whether or not this thing had, you know, legit off-road potential, but, I mean, like I said, I never doubted it, but it's really cool to see what it can do in a situation like that. Woo! Almost got a little roly-poly with it, but let's try to not have that be our reality. Let's go. Whoa! Jeez, easy there, dude. Easy. A little sketchy on that one. Let's see how this hill descent goes. Make our way down this hill descent. And repair on the way down. We'll see how it does in the mud. Now, granted, we might be a little tire limited in the mud, but I do want to see how it gets on. Oh, it's actually really good. In the shallow mud, yeah, this thing rips. What about in the mud lanes themselves? This one's just a little bit deeper than what we just went through. Struggling a little bit, and there it goes. All right, low plus with lockers, though, seems to do pretty well and seems to keep itself going at a consistent rate, which I do like. I do like the fact that it's going to keep itself going at a consistent rate. Let's see if we can get just a little bit further around. Now, the second mud pit is going to be interesting because, oh yeah, that got a lot deeper right off the bat. It's not exactly, like, it's not bad, but it's also not amazing, you know what I mean? Like, it's not amazing, it's not incredible, but at the same time, it's also nothing where I would say, oh, that's, like, you know, really bad or anything like that. It's far from bad. I mean, this thing is not bad whatsoever. So let's keep on easing ourselves through here. I do feel like one of the biggest things with this rig is the fact that a lot of people are going to set it up different ways. A lot of people are going to set it up in a realistic way, you know, like with a realistic performance mentality, and a lot of other people are going to set it up as a super over-the-top, go anywhere, do anything, jump anything kind of mentality. So, and I love the fact that it provides both of those approaches, and especially when you see a lot of people's first mods, you see them built in a kind of, it's either this way or this way, you know what I mean? It's either we are strictly realism or we are strictly over the top, go anywhere, do anything. And I love the fact that for this guy's first mod, he was like, you know, I understand that there are multiple ways, you know, there are multiple types of players out there. There are players that like to do over-the-top stuff. There are players that like to play, you know, in a very realistic roleplay type fashion. And, I mean, my God, dude, the fact that he understands that and just went straight for it, oh my God, I love that. Absolutely love that. And, you know, with a setup like this, the dips obstacle becomes no issue whatsoever. I mean, you've got those 2 axles in the back, plus the front axle, all driven, all gripped up, all solid, and it just makes something like this look so easy. It just gets through it with ease, doesn't let up, and with all the flex on a suspension like this, you really are never going to run into any problems with obstacles like that. Now, we are going to go ahead and take the back trail route, and we're going to see how it does through there before we go off the bridge jump, but I am certain that the bridge jump is going to be an absolutely hilarious scenario with this thing. We're going to see how much of this back trail we can get through in high, because we do have a fairly yeetable setup on this thing right now, and, I mean, a yeetable setup is what you want most of the time, unless you're doing a realistic roleplay. Then you don't want it. Whoa, it got a little, actually, I'm surprised though, because it had a big bounce going right there, and then it actually got right back down onto its wheels, gripped up, and went while never really having any issues with high gear. So I'm impressed by that, to say the least. Find some of that front grip, there you go. I'm impressed. We went through a winch situation and everything while never coming out of high. That is tremendously good. Tremendously freaking good. All right, we're actually going to take this side route. And, oh yeah, it handles that like it's no problem. Oh, look at that! A little bit of like an uphill drift. Like, what? I don't even know how it ended up doing that, but I'll take it. I will freaking take that, no question about it. All right, repair and refuel. It's time for the bridge jump. Just going to make that right. Easy. Oh, God. Like, come on. Let's not run into issues just yet. Now, I'm going to try to stay in the interior view going down the bridge because I don't want to run into any issues where this thing is sliding into the wall. There's 7th. There's 8th. Exterior cam and go! Oh, yep. Straight into the ground. Absolutely straight into the ground. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions on this rig. And honestly, like, mad props once again to this thing being the guy's first build. Like, that is tremendous. Like, that's the guy's first mod. So, wild. Absolutely wild. And if you would like to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. And I will see you guys next time.